Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to my daily vlogs today. And had so many things to do this morning, it's unreal. I went to get my winter tires changed out. I had some older winter tires which I'm actually using for summer. And also had to help my parents get the new roof on. You know how fathers are. You know, when you got so many other things to do, they tend to think that they're the only top priority in the house. And I was about ready to go through the roof again. Anyhow, I ended up helping my father get the cover put on top of the gazebo. Got that done. Took my father and I about, I think we started around 9:30, quarter to 10, up until quarter to 11, or it was quarter to 12. Then we grabbed something to eat. I went downstairs afterwards. I made myself a simple salmon sandwich on rye bread, on my chicken bread that I like, and a glass of milk. It wasn't fulfilling enough. The amount of calories I took in so far for my morning breakfast and my lunchtime total about just a little bit over 500 calories. Not much for the day, and I'm trying to stick anywhere between 16 and under 2,000 calories a day. So I still have a ways to go. So I think on dinner time I can eat a little bit more than what I was actually ate in the morning and in the lunchtime itself. At least to bring it up there that I had at least around 1,600 calories. So it's not going to be too bad if I can at least bring it up to that, and maybe have a little bit of ice cream if I can. That's one thing. Ice cream is the devil's maker there. I was looking also at Dairy Queen and a couple other places, and it's like they're small. It's like they're small. I was taking a look at the calorie counts almost at everything. You know, like especially Dairy Queen, because Dairy Queen has some nice soft ice cream. And I was taking a look at their blizzards. So I was taking a look at that. It was a couple of days ago anyhow. I was taking a look online just to see the nutritional value. Their regular is about 500 to 600 calories. That's with just one topping. As an example, a blizzard. I usually have a blizzard, which is soft vanilla ice cream with I think it's Smarties or M&Ms or something like that, and that's like 600 calories. It's like, what? That much just for, just for dessert? That's just for the dessert. That's nothing else. And that's the amazing part when you start reading the amount of calories that you eat. And I've been trying my best to cut calories in the right way. In other words, try to take less to eat in on a daily basis. And some of it is easy. Sometimes it's a little bit hard because you know what you used to have. Like, to give you a classic example, I used to have, I love macaroni and cheese. And sometimes what we'll do is we'll cook up some bologna, breaded bologna. So like we actually sliced bologna, bread the bologna with a little bit of scrambled eggs, put the bologna in that, and then put it into what they call it, breadcrumbs. That's already been pre-cut and all that, or pre-chopped, whatever you want to call it. At any rate, we would do that, cook that up as well, and not taking notice on the calorie content afterwards. Then when I had to go to the hospital for my sleep apnea, and also they said I had still had troubles breathing and all that, and because of my smoking and all that, it doesn't help. Anyhow, so now when I started to use the diet organizer, I took a look at the package of bologna that my mom had bought, which was a fairly big chunk. It had said, as an example, 2 slices of bologna cut is about 55 grams. And it named off the calorie content and whatever else. And then I took a look at the macaroni, and you're supposed to have, if memory serves me correctly, 55 or 60 grams of that. Well, of course, preparing my dinner that night, I kind of went over. 208 for the bologna, and for the macaroni and cheese I had 208 on the bologna grams, and on the macaroni and cheese I had 336. Okay, grams, and that's everything already mixed. And when I put that in, of course, altogether for the dinner, 1,440 calories. It's like, okay, that's my morning, noon, and that's my breakfast, lunch, and dinner all combined. Of course, that day I went right over, just right through the roof. Last night wasn't too bad. I had, I think, about 1,700 or something like that calories overall. But now I learned how to measure properly, and it's becoming easier of eating what I like, but within moderation. But still, it's one of those gray areas that we all like to eat our favorite foods, and I'm still trying to tone myself down on the amounts as well. This is where we still have to learn proper nutrition, and even then, what to eat, when to eat it, how to eat it, this, that, and the other thing. The other thing as well, I had a phone interview yesterday. It was in regards to Maple Leaf for their IT support for the Laval plant. And I was supposed to actually get word today. It was supposed to be around lunchtime that I was supposed to hear back. And as I was helping my parents out, it's like I have to check my email. I have to check my mail. I need to find out if at least I'm on the short list of people to consider. And of course, come around lunchtime, I went downstairs quickly to take a look. No emails yet. No emails in regards to that particular position. Anyhow, so I'm still waiting to hear back from the Canadian National in regards to their IT support, and also one other bank which people to go still have not mentioned. I wish they would make it a lot easier, but you know how some places are, they like to keep you blindsided until last minute, and then it's like everything rush. Everything has to be a rush at the end, and that's what I hate. Like it or not, that's what I hate the most, especially with these contracts. And especially when that happens, it's like, okay, now you can settle in, now you can do this, that, and the other thing. The only thing that I hate, especially certain companies, and I'm not going to start naming names, the practices is really horrible, because they don't treat their employees properly, but they like to get money. They like to see revenue coming in from those companies that they're actually hiring their employees through them. I'm a little bit pissed. I'm a little bit miffed off, and these guys don't understand why. And I even explained to the guy that told me that I was let go from Bombardier. I said, look, this is not the first time this has happened. You're making it sound as if this is the first time it's happened. I said, this is actually the second time through your particular company that I've been laid off within only working there 2 weeks. In this case, for Bombardier, it was 2 weeks and 2 days. And he was kind of stumpified of trying to say, look, I'm sorry, this, that, and the other thing. He was just out of it. And with the thing there, I said, so is another position up? And the guy was just flabbergasted. He couldn't say anything. And I said, look, you tell me you want me on this position here, you want me to start at this particular, I go through the shits to help him out. I bend over backwards, and it looks like I get reamed. I gave him a little bit of shit too there in regards to it. I said, look, here's a position right here. I applied for it. So tell me, what's next? So the guy passed it over to another person who's also supposed to be taking a look at it, and she's supposed to let me know by before the 18th, which is 2 weeks from now. Almost 2 weeks. A week and a bit. And still nothing. And I don't think it's going to go through. Anyhow, the day's not done yet. I still have to get something from my mom. I'm going to try to make this here short again. Make it 2 days in a row. And get it published out. And I have a nice little ending here too. I think you guys will like. So stay tuned to the very end, okay? None of this try to bypass everything. I want you to watch the whole video right through and get to take a look at the ending, okay? It's usually I have, you know, a goodbye type of thing, but I'm still going to say goodbye in it. Just go to the end afterwards, okay? Go through as usual as you go and watch the ending afterwards. I think you'll like it. Anyhow, let's keep on going. I got some other things to get done. The day is not done yet. Okay, it's about time. I got myself over to the Dollarama. And I'm supposed to pick up something here, 2 drop cloths for my mum. Gonna go in there, pick that up, and then head home. I'm gonna try to keep this short as possible. I'm gonna probably go in there, come back afterwards and put one thing, a little extra spin on this. Just for the fact that this is going to be a super short one in comparison with the other ones that I had the last couple of days. Simple fact is that it's taking too much bandwidth. And also using Skype takes a lot of bandwidth too, folks. It's unbelievable the amount of talking I do with my fiance/girlfriend. Hey baby. And not to say that I don't like it. I like it, of course. It gives us the chance to talk and all that. And I know with the messenger through Facebook is not the same because you only see what there's writing. At least with Skype, you can either chat by typing or chat by actually seeing the other person over the web. And that there's, depending where you're located at, sometimes takes a lot of bandwidth, depending on how long you speak with them. And also is that you also have an idea of what they're actually saying at the same time as you're viewing the image, the video from them, because it really is a lot more than just simply typing it out on the computer. Myself, I like doing Skype from time to time, and I don't mind doing it with my baby, and I like it. I enjoy talking to her when I do have a chance. It's just that sometimes, some days the connections are good, other times the connections are so-so. But that's part of life anyhow, since we're in a long-distance relationship and all that, and we're both trying to keep our heads above board in regards to this, so that's something of a good thing. Anyhow, like I said, I'm going to just quickly go in and I might visit Microbites, which is just right next door. It's been a while since I've been there. I hardly visit them. And I'm about overdue to see them today, so I might just drop by. So that'll be a little bonus thing for myself. And I know at the Dollarama here for sure, I like taking a look at their cookies and all that. I'm trying to stay away as much as possible because I know we got a fairly amount of cookies at home, and a lot of other good stuff. So that's a good thing at home, especially the foods at home. Sometimes we all forget what we buy at home and eat. Is sometimes we're very super spoiled in the foods that we actually eat. And I know sometimes when I look at soups, especially 2 for $1, a lot of it, there's a lot of carbs in it, and there's a lot of sodium in those soups. But yet, you know, sometimes just having a soup just makes the sandwich go down nicer, even on warm weather. So anyhow, I'll be back soon, folks. Anyhow, so I'm back. I actually went in to get the drop sheets, which I did get. Surprisingly enough, they put it in English on one side, which is this side here, and they also put it what looks like marche de protection en plastique. Couverture de plastico para protection. So they have on the other side English, French, and what looks like Mexican, or the Mexican language, or Latina type of thing, type of writing. Anyhow, I got that there. My mother needed 2 of them, so I picked up 2, 8 by 12. So that's actually done. I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna cut this here short for today. This is actually trying to make them short as usual. Not like the last couple of times. The other one that I actually had was about 30 minutes or so. So that was like a fairly hefty size. So today's hopefully won't be as bad as the other ones. And I hope you see you guys soon. If you like this, put thumbs up. If you dislike, put thumbs down. Leave your comments. Also, if you're new to the to YouTube and you like what you see here as for my vlogs and the occasional review that I do from time to time, and I actually saw some software I should have bought in there dirt cheap, just like the thrift stores. You know, 2 for $3, not too bad. Really the older games that are no longer being produced due to the fact that everybody has a more powerful computer and all that, but still, some of us still like the old-fashioned ones, the older games, like I do. Quake 2, Doom 2, Tron 2.0, and a few others. So anyhow, I hardly touched those games anymore. I still have a couple of them, like Doom 2. What was it? The other one. What you call it? Duke Nukem. I still have his original first 3 before Duke Nukem 3D came out in Platinum. So those ones are fun to play with once in a while. At any rate, ladies and gents, it was nice seeing you, and take a look at the end of this video here. I think you'll like it. You guys have a great day and a fantastic Thursday or Friday, depending where you are, okay? Till next time, folks. Nice showing you my vlogs.
Oh, the shoes, where are you taking them?
They were downstairs.
Why don't you leave them here, so I have a pair to...
You like them?
Well, I don't know, I'm gonna try.